Welcome back to my channel, formerly Fees Fight Back, but I've renamed it Finding Fee because it feels more appropriate for where I am. Now, today's video was an exciting one, firstly because it's the first time I've actually filmed a full more than a few hours in a day for a while, but secondly and more importantly because it was a few days where I went up to London and I spoke at an international conference. So, start video. We are about to head off into London, where I am going to be speaking at the London International Eating Disorder Conference about being autistic and having an eating disorder and recovery and the difficulties and the strengths. And I have been working so hard the last month, which is why I've been so quiet, to prepare for it. And I'm nervous, excited, and I hope that I can help raise awareness of autism and eating disorders, and yeah, exciting. And we were off. My dad was winding me up, hence why we were raising eyebrows on that one. Obviously had my crosswords, and then we arrived. London looking beautiful. It was quite cold, but then we made it to the hotel, and oh my gosh, look at that. So the conference put me up in the hotel because I was speaking for them. But just look at it. This room was all for me. I did not need that many beds, but here we are. It was huge. It was probably the nicest hotel room I've ever been in my life. It was amazing. I have arrived in this crazy hotel suite that they booked for me for the night. I can't quite believe any of this is happening. Guys, I mean, I've not even taken my hat off yet, but can I show you the size of this bathroom? I cannot remember the last time I booked a hotel with a bathroom that I could actually move in. You've got fresh towels. Hey. Oh my gosh, this is like luxury. This is amazing. On a serious note, I still need to actually take my hat and stuff off at some point. I've worked so hard to be able to be here today and put so much work into it, and I'm just excited, nervous but excited. This was my little coffee cabinet. It had Biscoff biscuits in, amazing. We went out for dinner and look what I got. I got pesto pasta. I did it. I had every reason to not do it. It was a big 24 hours, and doing this wasn't easy, and there certainly would have been many easier routes to take, but did not let it stop me. I did it. I got my pesto pasta and it was so good. Now, I wanted to talk about something that I think is really important, and that is about getting back up after you've fallen down. It is probably one of the most difficult things in the world to admit when things haven't gone perfectly. And I know that I felt a huge weight of guilt and frustration, and like I'd let everyone down. And I was so tired, and I didn't think I could do it again. I didn't think I had the energy or the resilience to try and take that deep breath and think, oh, I need to try again. But I did. I know I fell down. Trust me, I'm the one that's most frustrated with myself. But I've picked myself up, I've moved forwards, and I'm going to keep moving forward. So I just wanted to say to anyone else who's trying to pick themselves up after falling down, you can do this, we can do this. Never give up on yourself. I've not given up on you. This is me and Mum being silly. We were both happy. Partially because we couldn't believe we were there and doing what we were doing, but partially because I had my pasta. Anyway, back to the hotel. Absolutely bossed dinner out. Gonna do some ironing for tomorrow, have a quick shower, have a snack, and then go to bed because early start. Okay, I look atrocious and I actually was going to start filming, but I just wanted to film this bit because I'm wearing the socks that say, I'll take them off in a second. These are the socks that I was wearing, by the way. This is an old photo, but I've got to take them off and show you. The socks that say you got this. And I was just reflecting. Remember when I used to wear those, like the you got this socks if I was like gonna eat like a sandwich? I'm now wearing my you got this socks for speaking at an international conference. That's kind of crazy. Okay, I then did my ironing, got into bed, set my alarm for really early, but clearly, like, I don't think an alarm has ever woken me up in my life, so I woke up really before my alarm. But anyway, mixture of nerves and excitement, but there was no coffee, as in, like, I had Biscoff biscuits and I had a kettle, but no coffee. Anyway, I went to reception. I was like, please, can I have some coffee? And they were so kind, and they got me coffee sachets, but they also made me a coffee out of the really special coffee machine. So I went back to my room, had the coffee they made me, then made myself a lovely milky coffee, sat in bed, watched a little bit of TV, trying to wake up whilst having my coffee. And after that, I decided to start getting ready. So I did my hair. I didn't time-lapse all of it because that would be really boring, but here's me time-lapse doing some of my hair, and then kind of got a bit ready, got prepared, had some drinks, then did a lot of practice. This was all before 6 a.m. You can apparently do a lot before 6 a.m. But anyway, I was running on, caffeine, lack of sleep, and excitement, which was really weird. I thought I'd be just terrified, but I was actually really excited as well. I am mostly ready. I've even had time for a couple of run-throughs, which has been helpful. And then time for a couple of coffees. I'm about to go and get some breakfast. It's been a very early start. And then we've got to get to the conference centre quite early. So, yeah. I still can't quite believe this is happening. I put so much work in it, not just to my presentation, but making sure that I was in the best place that I could possibly be in, to be here, to enjoy it, to be engaged. So yeah, keeping on going. This was the conference agenda, and that is my name for my presentation. And I was actually presenting twice, so this is the other side and my name again for my second presentation. Anyway, off for breakfast. This is a reminder that even if it's really early and you've got a really busy day ahead, you still need to make time to eat. It was quite a bit before when I'd usually have breakfast, but I'd already been up for a while and I knew that I needed food. I knew I needed breakfast. So this was my pre-breakfast breakfast. I had this, and then I had another breakfast at breakfast time. We then made our way to the conference centre. It was all a bit of a blur by the time I got there. I didn't do a lot of photos, filming or anything because I got there and had some food and then got ready for my talk, and then I gave my talk. I will post that in a different post, but this is a little outtake from it. Passionate about raising awareness of autism as a spectrum and the different experiences and presentations to better identify those who are autistic and sooner. Passionate about eating disorder treatment having reasonable adjustment for autistic people to improve outcomes and quality of life. I'm passionate about autism being better understood and accepted so that autistic people don't end up in crisis situations, distressed or hopeless. Thank you. I was then part of the panel where we answered lots of questions.
In my room, beautiful colours, and I love it because...
Okay, moving on, as I'm going to upload my speech separately, but look how cool the conference centre was. I was absolutely amazed by this train line wall. Watched some other presentations, had snack. By the way, this is not a full day of eats. Clearly, I had lunch as well and I had other snacks, but I really did not have the energy or remembered actually to film a lot. This is the really cool wall again. Anyway, I did my second presentation with the Peace team because I work with them, my job, and then we came home and I was exhausted. We just got home after what has been a crazy experience. I can't actually quite put words into, yeah, I've had so many people come up to me and ask me to do talks for them, and if I can make some good out of everything I've been through, then hopefully it'll help another person going through something similar and we can make change. Right now I'm exhausted and I am going to spend the next 4 days sleeping, but it's reminded me why I need to keep getting better, because I can only do all of this if I'm better. So yeah, dinner time, then shower, bed, sleep. Fast forward a number of days. Little update after the LEDC, which I'm going to tag on to the end of the video. It's actually been 10 days since it. I had really bad burnout afterwards. Not bad burnout. It was not helped by a number of factors at home that definitely added to exhaustion. After the LADC, I was buzzing, and to be honest, I was so just wanting things to change for people and wanting to keep on improving things with eating disorder treatment. But we came home to quite a chaotic home situation that lasted for 5 days, which was actually more exhausting than the whole LEDC. So I did that, and then after that I had about a week of just routine and calm and resetting. So this is a little bit afterwards. But I think since, things, to be honest, have just gone from good to even better. I think I've realised how much I just want to help improve things. And I think that comes from talking, and that comes from, keeping talking about diversity and different experiences, and hopefully helping to represent people who don't feel able to talk yet through me being able to talk about them too. And I was a bit worried because I worked so hard going up to the LEDC to be in the best place I could be, and I was a bit worried that afterwards I'd be sort of a bit lost. But actually almost the opposite's happened, where it's helped me so much, and I also realised that I could do it, and I can. So I've kept on going in the right direction, kept on going fee style as well, so things have been going well. And I have been asked to talk all over the country, so I've got lots coming up the next couple of months, which is just beyond exciting, and just amazing. A lot has happened since, but I'm going to end this video on a couple of quotes. First off, this one about autism, which is just so true. Then one that I found that I thought was really pertinent to speaking up about experiences. And then finally one just from me. And I will be uploading my entire presentation very soon.